afternoon. My name is Scott Rutherford, Chief Strategic Officer at T3Live.com. Welcome to today's recap and look ahead.
观众朋友们，大家好，欢迎收看今天的直击美股，我是主持人张叔，在纽约向您问好。周二美股收跌，我们看到今天是在公共事业板块的领跌下，市场有所的下降。但是今天唯一上涨的板块几乎就是银行板块了。主要原因是因为当前美国的经济状况良好，而加息的预期也在日发的浓厚。而今天发布的一些经济数据也支撑了这一观点。首先就是来自消费者信心指数，在8月份是飙升至了101.1，而此前市场的预期是97，并且在今天美联储的副主席 Stanley Fisher 他也表示，当前的美国的就业市场是马力全开。而在此之前的杰克森霍尔会议上，他还提出，这一周五的一个就业报告很可能是会影响美联储下一步是否加息的关键。其实总的来看，现在市场是在一个加息的一个预期当中，因此很多的价格都体现出了市场的这个预期，其中就包括像了金融业的上涨，以及包括像黄金的下跌。但总的来说，现在很多投资人都在关注下一步美联储会否行动，而这不仅是包括了经济数据，也包括了美联储官员的讲话。而今天我们还看到一系列其他的表现比较良好的一些板块，其中就包括了一些科技股。但总的来说，今天科技股还是受到了一些打压的，原因是由于苹果公司他们的一个欧盟，包括像爱尔兰的一个起诉，要追回高达145亿美元的一个税金。而在此之前，其实我们曾经看到，包括像谷歌也曾经陷入这样子的一个困境当中。但总的来说，如果说苹果将要支付这么一笔数额巨大的罚金的话，那不仅会影响他们这个公司长期一个策略，并且也会影响到包括像欧盟以及爱尔兰的就业状况。因此，这一个消息今天一爆出之后呢，也是影响了非常多的科技股，而科技股板块的强势劲头呢，在今天也是有所的下跌。好的，更多的消息不妨和我来一块儿看一下交易员的访谈。Hi Scott, U.S. market traded lower today, and I think after the Jackson Hole meeting, all the focus is right now on the job market. And SPX has been really choppy, so do you think today's move is a little bit directionless?
I think for the past 2 months, we've been in this directionless market from day to day, so it's been very stock specific, and anyone just trading the S&P has probably been pulling their hair out and getting a glossy forehead like me. But anyway, if you look at it though, we're still hanging around. Okay, what does that mean? Here's your 2-year range, which we've been hovering above, and this was your breakout post-Brexit after your V bottom. But recently, and for the last actually 2 months, we've been doing a whole lot of nothing. Okay, a whole lot of nothing, where we've been in this range where, you know, you have the low side of the range right now, which is like 2140, and then here is 2160 from last week, and not much traction to the upside. But we got to say, it is the summer. We've had a big move, so all in all, we can't complain too much. But if you're a trader, I would be using this 2160 as your point of reference to trade against.
And today, I know that this morning you came with a lot of you long a lot of high beta names, and but the Apple news I think kind of weighed on the market. So what's your reaction after that?
Well, you know what? We trade in a fluid market, so we trade real time. And when I saw the Apple, you know, EU 13 to 15 billion, I'm like, wow, that's a lot.
Yes.
If it was 1 to 2 billion, I'm like, oh, boom, priced in, go after it. The overhang's gone. So right away in my head, I'm like, wait. Google has had some headlines with the EU. Ooh, Facebook had a problem a month ago when they talked about 3 to 5 billion out of an Ireland, you know, safety haven or whatever. So I said, okay, I'm gonna, you know, get out of some things and wait and see. All in all, I would say Apple didn't act horrendous. Okay, it's been coming in. Remember, we talked about buying it here after this gap, and then you had your topping tail right there. That's when we did our call spread and I got out of the stock. So into here, you know, I looked at it a few times, tried it a few times, but, you know, didn't react so well. As far as Facebook, you know, it was day 3. You know me, I like to sell a little bit on a day 3 anyway. So right here on this breakout, I sold a little bit, had it overnight, and not the end of the world. Still above the 8-day moving average, but, you know, I would say reduce a little risk, because there is some headlines that Facebook could be a little bit in the mix there. And then Google, well, for me, I was playing it for a breakout. I'm a momentum guy. I went long a little bit. I said if it gets above 800, I'm going to add to it. You know what? It went red, so I sold it for now. At this point, I still think it looks fine, but I was playing for a breakout, so I'm going to wait for that. If you're still in it, I would use this 787 as your stop.
And how about BABA? Because I think you have some expectation from that, and it doesn't, seem to be affected by the Apple news, right?
Oh, I went after that on the open. I was like, you know what? I'm like, BABA is, situated in China. It's an ADR here. They don't have a tax haven in Ireland. Maybe today's the day for that as some money comes out of tech. And right away fast, it got above that 95.50 I put on Twitter. You could see my strategy on Twitter, and it still acts well. So, you have to think. You have to think out of the box and think clearly. And right now, it did get above this 95.50. It closed above it, so I'm still in BABA. And, I had a lot more intraday, and I'm in like a tier 1 overnight, and I do think at some point it takes this out. But, we'll take it every step as we go. And I do think I'm also in some options, and that's why I didn't get so worried about BABA because, I thought money might flow there if it was getting out of spots that could be in the headline risk.
That's what we have today.
Yes, and we'll have some more tomorrow, so make sure to tune in. And if you're here, not on the beach and not in the mountains, make sure you're prepared.
好的，感谢您的收看，我们明天再见。